Okay, Zanabi. Okay, good. All right, so, yeah. So, when you hear Big Brother, what comes to mind?
I saw that question and I was like, I have like a lot of words. But three things that come to mind, like you said. Misunderstood, I think, is the first thing that came to mind. A lot of people don't really, there's always divided opinions, and some people who like it sometimes wonder what it really is about, and people want entertainment, they want education at the same time, and I'm like, misunderstood, yeah, basically. I also think very tough. Very, very tough. A lot of people don't understand how tough it is because you just watch and see people living and just being happy. But it's probably the toughest thing I've done in my adult life. And being confined and not being able to do anything, no restrictions, no communication. For any adult, I don't think is an easy thing to go through. Being watched as well while doing all of that, so very, very tough. And yeah, so I think those two. Definitely.
I mean, you guys were the first. I mean, before you, there was no reference in it, so like you were like the first to do it.
We're the guinea pigs.
Yes. And then since that time, I mean, over 10 years now. But I mean, yeah, 10 years.
Almost there.
Almost 10 years. I mean, you've somehow managed to be relevant yourself, Gideon, and yeah, just three of you now and Cartoon. So why do you think that happened? I mean, why didn't that disappear?
I don't know. I think initially a couple of people got into entertainment. People tried to do a couple of movies, I know, and then I don't know what happened, but I know a lot of them went back to their normal lives. Some went back to banking. Two people actually started their own businesses. I think Helen, she owns a catering firm now. Frank went back to his dancing. On TV once in a while, I think he judges a reality show also. So a lot of people went back to their lives, I think. Joseph went back to school, he now lives in America. So entertainment isn't really cut out for everybody, I think. And I think that's also one thing that's very misunderstood about Big Brother and reality shows in general. People go into it for different reasons. For some, it's just for the experience, and when they're out, they're like, okay, I don't really want to be a celebrity. Some want to be celebrities, they go in and find out they can't handle the fame and just want to go back into their shell. So the fact that they're not necessarily visible doesn't mean they're not doing well. And yeah, so it's, for the most part, I think everybody's kind of doing okay. At least I'm in touch with almost everyone, I think. Yinka is on radio, Ichimeta is working as a lawyer in Abuja. So people are pretty much okay, just not necessarily in the limelight anymore. So,
I mean, why? I mean, when you came out,
yes.
What was the game plan? Did you say, okay, I want to do this some more?
Honestly, I honestly had no game plan because, like I always say, I went to that show because it was a funny dare from my sister who said, "Go, Joy, you can't do it," that kind of thing. And I just wanted to prove her wrong because I was extremely shy. And I was a lawyer. Those are two things you can't really see on a reality show. And for some reason, I just wanted to prove her wrong, and I just kept doing it. And I'm like, okay, they actually picked me. Now what? So I came out of the show. I wasn't sure what to do. I always wanted to do radio because I thought I had a voice for radio. So I thought, okay, maybe I'd explore that. But TV offers started coming, and I said, okay, this might not necessarily be a bad idea. Why not? Let's see how this goes. And I did one. I thought it was a disaster initially, but somehow they kept me for a second season, and that's been it. It started off as me trying to see how TV would work, and I'm on my 5th TV show now, or 6th, and so far so good. So basically, I think my game plan initially was nothing. Then it became radio and writing. Radio didn't work out eventually. It was TV took that over, but writing, of course.
Yeah, I mean, you did writing thing for quite a bit.
Yes, I came. The show ended in June, I think. I was out in May because I was there for just 2 months out of 3, and June to September, I think, I was pretty much wondering what next. Then I got the job with This Day, where I wrote a full page column for them every week for 4 years. Yeah, wrote for a couple of other magazines, freelancing, and some online publications, which I still do, but just not necessarily on any daily anymore. I still want to go back to that, but we're a little bit busier now. So deadlines, I'm sure you know how these deadlines work and how tough they are to meet sometimes. So I'm trying not to chew more than I can swallow. So
We have for just 2 months. We get drunk with a lot of stuff. So, do you drink that much? I mean, or just the boredom?
interestingly, not anymore. I still drink quite a bit, but I mean, not as much as I did in the house. I don't think anybody should drink as much as I did in the house. Because, like you said, it was, I mean, out of boredom. As unfortunately or unfortunately now, a lot of people doesn't have that much alcohol anymore. It's mostly restricted. We were sort of lucky because the alcoholic brand was a sponsor
Yeah.
of the show, so they had to be a constant supply of it. I was bored half the time. If you were not bored, people were actually annoying you. So most times you just wanted to be on your own, and somehow, as a young man, alcohol was like the go-to place for it. So, and I did like the brand. I liked it a lot, and it was just like, oh, great. Guinness is a sponsor, and I love Guinness. So, yeah, it was just like a natural.
How did you get this new job with Ebony Life?
It was interesting. I got a call. We have a new show. It's very interactive. I had no idea what the show was about because I know that people even watching now initially wonder what is this before they catch on. So I had the same. What is this? Is it a talk show? Is it a reality show? What exactly are we going for? They said, okay, we just wanted you because we think your knowledge is sort of vast because it's the kind of show where you talk politics, government, entertainment, music, everything basically. So you have to sort of have a broad knowledge, and they figured I was good enough. They called me into audition. It was a closed audition. I don't know who else was called. And a couple months down the line, I got a call to come and resume and start shooting. So it wasn't a very long process or anything. Yeah, I just got a call to come and audition. I thought I was good enough, and I got picked. So
2-3 months. Do you think it lived up to the hype?
I think so. We're very worried about what the reception will be, but I know that it's become extremely popular with a lot of people. I mean, who watch it. People, young Nigerians who, even outside of Nigeria, because we get a lot of tweets from Kenya, from Zambia, from Uganda, who actually are very, very fascinated by how relaxed it is, and it's still TV. You know, the most comments we get is, "Wow, it feels like I'm just hanging out with my friends," because it's just gisting, like we say in Nigeria. People are just hanging out and talking, and I think it's pretty much caught on very well. Without having any statistics, I dare say it's probably the most popular show on the channel. Yeah, from what I hear from people talking about it. So yeah, I think it's caught up very well.